Hi, Dennis here from Leadership is Changing. Hi, everyone. How are you, team? Just wanting to check in today to see how things are going for you. As we are facing this COVID-19 side of things and a lot of change, and whether it is the COVID-19 or whether we're just facing change full stop, because there is a lot of change happening in our lives. A lot of people sort of tend to sort of go quiet, or they run away from it, or they just are like deers in the headlights of a car, right? They are stunned, they're paralyzed. And what it needs is it needs people to sort of embrace the change and get on with it and take massive action. So one thing I would say to you is this. The CEO, or the ex-CEO now, of Hewlett-Packard, who used to be the global CEO, was Meg Whitman. And what she used to say was one thing. As we turn the organization around, she used to talk about running towards the fire, right? So run towards the fire. Instead of running away and staying away from issues or concerns or problems or anything that we needed to address, the attitude should have been run towards a fire, embrace it, take it on, head on, and do what you need to do. So what I'm going to do to encourage you to do is to think about a couple of things. So as we're in the unknown and unfamiliar territories around about business and around about things at the moment, the one thing I would say to you is, look, three things. And the three things are: acknowledge it and understand that you have an issue or a crisis or something in front of you right now, or a change or something that's going to happen, right? So that's the very first thing that you need to do is acknowledge it. Number two is face it, right? And run towards it. Take it on. Don't shy away from it. Just go straight for it. The third thing that will actually help you do that, though, is to identify what the problem is, what the solution is, or even if you can research to see what you can do. Next thing would be to put an action plan together. And then the third thing to do on that is to actually execute. And that key word at the end there is, well, about execute is huge. Because so many people talk about things, they're wanting to do certain things, but they're not sure on executing, or they just don't execute, full stop. So what I'd like you to do is say hello where you're watching from, and just let me know in the comments. G'day Denise, good to see you there on the call watching. And so the thing here for a lot of people is taking that side of things, executing on it, and getting on with it, which is really, really important. So once again, run towards the fire, not away from it. Take it on, understand what it is, identify solutions, research it, pull a plan together, and then get on with it and execute it. Have an awesome week ahead. If you need any help and so forth and just wanting to talk, once again, feel free to reach out to me. Here's my website. Go to that, get onto the contact piece of it and send me a message, or private message me here. And yeah, we'll look forward to catching up if you need to. Have an awesome rest of the week ahead of you, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.